Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
JFEC tipped $3. Did your stonks get lower or are you above the stonk lifestyle, Dan?
No, I'm a part of the stonks. I'm a part of the stonks. I'm part of the stonks. Thank you for the support. Mustard Man, thanks for the 8 months. I really appreciate it. Fine gold. Yo, Northern Lion's house. The dude is dripped out. Gold rim Bentley. Diamond water. Rare artifacts on the wall. Golden toilet and an ATM machine. I mean, this is Isaac YouTube videos. It's just an ATM machine just pumping out money. Look at that. All right, here we go. 2 of them. All right. Chat. Oh, let me show you. Let me show you this. This is your view right here. Like, I'll be streamer. This is your view of Ryan's like stream right here. Oh, I gotta get you about it. Right here. This is your view of Ryan Gary's stream right there. You just see a nice like simple white background while he looks out into golden Bentleys, toilets, ATMs, machines, stacks of cash, velvet bed. You think he rides a Peloton? He has someone underneath him on a bike just moving his legs for him. All right, here we go. Just joking. We love Ryan Gary. I just say that because I was on his Reddit the other day and someone like, I mean, it's current events, but whatever. Someone's like, you know what? I shouldn't talk about it. Never mind. I wanted to chime up about it, but I didn't. I'll give you the TLDR because I get a little like defensive over Ryan Gary. Someone's basically like, hey, it's what, I don't know how to say it without saying it. It's probably not my business, but basically like, I don't know how to say it. Add a smiley face, vault door. No, like just doing some rationalization as to why they don't. I don't. It's just weird. It's weird, champ. I won't say it. It's just weird, champ. Sorry.
Let's go.
Right. Luca Danny, thanks for the 8 months. Huge beef and drama with bald streamer. NL subreddit and weird champ, name a more iconic duo. Look, I'm not here to dunk on any subreddit, but NLSS CJ is to me is that's where it's at. I mean the helicopter's kind of nice. All right, Rufa. I mean, what if we just skip jump to that gold bar? Sprint send to the gold bar. I'd rather not. I mean, I would, but I'd also rather not. Holy. It's okay, we can get back there fast. That's not that far away, right? Did we miss anything? Yeah, I mean that's like a 1 minute loss. It's a 1 minute loss. I mean, if we jumped on that, would that take us to wheel?
Let's go.
Okay, let's not do that. 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 You know what? I know what'll help us here, chat. I know what'll help us. I know what'll help us. We're locked in, chat. I'm locked in. Oh, you can't see. You can't see. I'm sorry. You can't see. Chat. Can we get some lighters in chat? Some curse lit? Alright, we got this, chat. I jumped onto Don't do that. It was okay, I just used resin anyway. Here we go. We're okay, don't trust the blue. This is hard. Nice and easy. What do you, yeah, I'm with you with the staccato part. Hits a little different. We almost squeaks this part last time. Guy Fieri's. What if we go for white car? Did I say? It was. We're back, baby. All right. We're back, baby. Chat. We never left. I missed the start. Could I go back down, please? You piece of peace. All right, we're back, chat. We're back. Ready? Load on. Even if things end up a piece. All right. 30% more viewers. Suffercore. Chad, this was Ricky Keys. Ricky Keys. Ricky Keys. Ricky Keys. Ricky Keys. Just vibing. Ricky cannot help us here, though. This is good old-fashioned tabletop or booth. 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 Oh. Tabletop or booth. Tabletop or booth. Samantha. All right. Samantha, your legacy. Okay, this is not debate. Holy. The pizza pie is always what gets you in the eye. Here we go. All right. Why would anyone take a tabletop or a booth? 9% of chat would do that. No judgment. All right, we're pretty much back, right? Pizza pie is what gets you in the eye. Exclamation point quote. Colin, you piece. Nah, it's judgment time for the 8%. Alright, chat. One does not simply walk into Mordor and pick a Kanye album? I never said that. I never said that. What do you mean? That doesn't. Why if that sounds like something I'd say? Chat. Everyone's typing wise. Wasn't here for that time. Alright. Professor Layton Rails feels so far away. Chad, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set up a quiz game for you. Did we or did? Oh, sorry, TikTok. TikTok didn't get to see any of that. Felix and B Roney on TikTok. Hello. OJ Simpson on TikTok. Thanks for watching. Oh. All right. Salt Monkey just joined on TikTok. There we go. All right. We're back to Squeaks' LAN party. No, I don't think there's any resin in this game. Squeaks' LAN party. Shelly Murray, thanks for the follow. Welcome.
Hi Dan. Car crash update, they are calling total loss. Going to ask for a new car plus a big stack of project dang packs.
Yo, total loss, that means you get they basically write you a blank check, right? What happened? Okay, don't. Chat, no one say fall bucks in chat. No one say fall bucks. That's my joke. You can't say the Starbucks is from fall bucks. That's my joke. I thought we were falling there. Oh, jeez. Might be streaming on YouTube in the near future. I think what I'm gonna do is on I'm gonna start one day a week, like start here in the morning and then switch just to test it. Just A/B split test. And see how it goes. Oh jeez, we gotta calm down. We are completely uncalm. We're uncalm, we're undialed. We're dialed and uncalm. No, I'm not, chat, we're not leaving Twitch. We're not leaving Twitch. We're not. But I do need some help here, chat. Like, we cannot flush. No flusha. Yeah, it's a 10-minute loss, chat. 10-minute loss. No, chat. We're not leaving Twitch. Twitch is. I want to talk. There's not even a close anything. All right. Did we go up here? Or across. Should we drone her? Up the house. Okay, we got to go to up house. That's fine, chat. Chat, this is good. You know what? All this is, this wasn't even a minor setback. It was a set forward. Do I still teach? No, no. I don't teach. Every now and then, a former student will come into chat, though. But not really anymore, because all my former students are now, like, grown adults. And I think they were outside of Twitch meta. You know, like, I think they missed Twitch meta. I'm a current student of yours. Okay, we're glancing. Can there be like a statement that's said when the glancing is out of control? Like, right now we're glanced. We're glance Armstrong. Okay. Like if there's too much glancing, just hit me with some glance. Less glance, more stance. Power stancing? How come they never put power stancing in other games besides Dark Souls 2? Hey Dan, I had to use my professor in the summer of 2012 for equestrian studies.
What is this piece of a piece?
You know what we need here? You know what we, chat, we know what we need. I guarantee we get there in half the time as normal. My personal best friend and DM partner, when I played DM with him, I mean Dungeons and Dragons with him. The one, the only, Benjamin Briggs. I love that I get to play D&D with Benjamin Briggs all the time. All right, chat, we got this. You don't know this bit? Frost Prime plays D&D with Benjamin Briggs and never stops talking about it. It was kind of like when I met Frost Prime in person. It's like,
it's so weird to see you in person.
I was like, get me out of here, man. All right, let's go win this thing, man. Mods, can we get a shout out for Frost Prime? You know, I only BM the streamers that watch the channel, you know, not the ones that never come here.
Really, Gary?
Or the ones that just watch with their Yu-Gi-Oh cards in bed with their nice comfortable comforter pulled up like Squeaks. All right. All right. %, Squeaks just woke up and is watching right now on his alt account. All right. And he's like thinking about it, like, do I type something in and then get bombarded, or do I just sit here and laugh and say, I just hope he doesn't say Squeaks it again. All right. I'm not going to tell you Squeaks' alt account. All right. All right, these are a little tough. The more you jump, the better you are at it. I leaked Moog's alt. Moog has an alt account? No, 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 no. What was he doing to the wall? What was he doing to the wall? Will I take bed strats to catch up? What do you mean catch up? We're full of mustard. Dad joke? What do you mean dad joke? Back to PUBG. The Squeaks obsession? What do you mean I'm so obsessed with Squeaks?
You want to hear my
Chat,
I paid my Yu-Gi-Oh
I'm not
cards
obsessed
back.
with Squeaks. What do you mean? What are you talking about being
This is
obsessed
the
with
run?
Squeaks?
Chat, this is the run.
Just because you started watching him like a month ago when he was at a barbecue with a bunch of IRL streamers, you know? Alright. Chat, what is that called when like someone like likes a band when they're small, but like then doesn't like them when they blow up? And then dunks on people for liking the same band. Hipsterism? That cringe? I miss the old Squeaks. Straight from the thwomp Squeaks. I gotta think about that one. Ooh, baby. Chat, I don't know Wubby at all. I don't know Wubby. And I've watched one of his streams, but like every time I see him live, I'll go in there. Like if I were to get audited in Wubby's channel, I'm not saying he'd think I'm a weirdo, but literally I just go in there and type one thing. Hey, when are you doing a revised Magic the Gathering box opening again? And then when I see it go by in chat and never get answered, I'm like, okay, I'll come do it tomorrow too. All right. But this dude opened up a $15,000 box of Magic cards. I'm like, that's premium content. What am I gonna? I will never open a $15,000 box of Magic the Gathering cards. Gotta highlight your message next time. Is this the right way? If you're reading this, you're glancing. I don't know how much you paid for him, but I mean, it's like you definitely can't get him under $15,000. I mean, like seeing that is like seeing like it's the equivalent of seeing like Tutankhamun's tomb opened. You're just never gonna see it again. Just message one of his mods? No, I'm not gonna. That's not the point. It's just one day. It's like you're fishing, you know, one day. Like this is what I expect to happen. Like I do that like like a couple times a month for like 36 months. One day he sees it and goes, yep, I got it right here, and then opens it. You know, is that too much to expect from a streamer? That like Rasheed Wallace when he was on the Pistons, yeah. A friend of mine sold an Alpha Black Lotus for $175,000 last year. Is it the same one that your same friend that lives next to Brad Pitt? All right.
$3. The king of stalling and horsing is back at it again. Stalling so hard he went back to the beginning. Love to see it.
What do you mean? Yo, pretend astronaut, thanks for the bits. I appreciate it. Noises. What do you mean stalling and horsing? We've done neither. How did we what? Because we were playing out of our minds. What is that? Andrew Garfield. What how did we end up here? Yo, chat. Can we hit decoy codes with just like act like your cat laid on the question mark? Everyone add decoy with nothing but question marks. I did not fall for content, I assure you. You think I want to play this game for 40 hours? Well, Dan, if viewership's up 35%, why would you not want to? Because I enjoy my sanity.
Sometimes it's hard to choose the right path, but don't be afraid. You can always repeat. We learn from our mistakes.
Chat, the good news is it doesn't get any worse than that. Like we're not falling anymore. Oh, hidden one? I never saw that hidden one before. Full restart, huh?
Thank you for the
What do you mean
donation.
full
I
restart?
appreciate your acquiescence.
Wampak Stomper tipped $3. It's so nice of you to start over for error since they weren't able to catch the beginning. Dang, I can't.
Wax Estampa, you piece. The music is so BM. Chat, do we have a clip of it? Can we make it exclamation point miss, if you don't mind? Chat.
Sometimes it's hard to choose the right path, but don't be afraid. You can always repeat. We learn from our mistakes.
Chat, good news is it's like this time, the first time we were here, we were like a little baby preschooler. We didn't know how to walk, talk, or do anything. Now, we're well equipped with arithmetic, vocabulary. If you guys are brand new to the show, welcome. Hope you're enjoying your time here. I encourage you.
Sometimes it's hard to choose the right path, but don't be afraid. You can always repeat. We learn from our mistakes.
I encourage you guys to hit the follow button. It's a little heart button. If you haven't hit it, hit it. Like Onyx 545, Dry Dippin', Neb the Newt. Thank you. I appreciate the support. Two minutes on the bed, it's never over.
Sometimes it's hard to choose the right path. But don't be
Zertane,
afraid.
Jegler.
You can always repeat. We
Jelger.
learn from our mistakes.
We learned, like, imagine not following the channel. Like, you have a chance to learn from your mistakes and hit the follow button right now. Direful Pot, thanks for the bits. Have I the Ant. You guys have all learned from your mistakes. I'm glad you're here. Now I can assure you we will not fall we won't even fall one more time the rest of the way down. I mean up. You hit the follow button and said unfollowed? No, don't, no. If you're already followed, you're good. Yeah, Trickster Fairy, I promise I won't fall one time. We're built different.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
You can also hit resub button.
Yo, Delicero, get VIP'd. Thank you for the 2 months. Thank you for the paid chatter. It's a good time to say, hey. Delicero says, use your Amazon Prime. I'm just quoting this verbatim. Delicero says, use your Amazon Prime, especially if it's highlighted right now. You have it available to you if you've been enjoying yourself. If not, don't use it. No pressure. But if you have been, You know, Delicero, that's... I'm not above that. The first person to hit the Prime button gets a 24-hour VIP. I'll do that, Delicero. That's a good idea. This walk is a little minkus? What do you mean? Does anyone hear a fuzz from his mic when he's talking? What? Didn't fall. You can click to toggle show walking parts. What do you mean show walking parts? What are walkings? Oh, you can. There's slow walking in the game. I didn't know that.
Thank you. Can we please get some dang pack spam in the chat?
G Tuna. Thanks for the 5 gifted. Appreciate support. Pre-jacked. A next series pack. Thank you for the support. G Tuna, I gotta ask. Can I get a shred of a Tinder update? It's Tuesday, my man, which means you still have Wednesday to lock in a date for Thursday. Can I get a status update? And don't say I haven't been on the apps. Also, Downfallen in chat, co-worker of G Tuna. So don't worry about that. It's not self-doxing. You're amongst friends. We could send it. Is that what happens when you get 5 subs around here? No, it's the G Tuna storyline. All right. Did we get a shred of a Tinder update? Yeah, we need G Tuna. I mean, we're pretty much like all invested. Like, chat, you know how this story ends. G Tuna comes in one day, and be like, we had a pog awesome date. We had a couple drinks and appetizers. We played pinball till 1 a.m. and we're getting married. Like, chat, I'm telling you, that's the end storyline. Girl, you're the only one of one I need. Exactly. Like, would I officiate G Tuna's wedding? I got asked to do one at 596con. I just responded. I'm like, I don't know what that means. So I'd have to. I don't know what that means. Wait, G Tuna has an update? What was G Tuna's? 596con copium. What do you mean? I just need help from someone in the community to plan the entire thing. We have the location. That's about it. I got some matches yesterday. I was really waiting until I get settled into the new place.
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Brettsta 3 tipped $5.
Thank you for the support, Brettsta. Appreciate it. G Tuna, you don't want to wait, because that way, if things go well with your date and you want to show her your new place where you live, like all of your sealed Toxic Avenger toys are still in the box. It'd be like, hey, like, look, I don't have all my stuff out yet, you know. Like, you're covered. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean, Hob cringe? Well, it's not BM. How is that BM? You don't want it. Look, you got to ease into that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like when I met my wife, the first thing I didn't say, hey,
Can I show you my revised Magic the Gathering set? Would you like that?
I mean, you could, but you wait until like 5 years into the marriage to you know, like, hey, I'm going to Friday Night Magic, and she's like,
holy
what?
Kid. Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there. Your destiny and life is there.
You know? I mean, you can do whatever you want. She's like, Magic cards? Like, no, I mean, obviously she doesn't. She doesn't care. She's not sitting there tapping lands with me, but. All right. What if that's a deal breaker? Then you know what? Go to Friday Night Magic
You're a weak kid.
to meet a girl. You can do it. Just never call for the judge over. All right. Just don't, like, if you're playing against, don't say, "Excuse me, judge." All right. That's the only thing I would recommend. You have good advice, Dan. 30-year-old jail girlfriend's couple dates non-worked out. What do you advise? You know what? Here's my dating advice.
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Brettsta 3. Tipped $5. Well, Daniel. You think that last fall was the furthest you could fall? Chat, I do not believe he knows. So here's a riddle. What is as saucy as it is cheesy? Good luck, you little horse.
What is saucy as it is cheesy? Wait, is this Brett? Is this Brett Anadeluski's alternate account? Thank you for the support. What is saucy as it is cheesy? A hot dog? Oh, you guys want... Chat, you want... Okay, here's my best dating advice. And this is someone who... I lived in a world where you didn't really date online, you know? My best dating advice is download every app, keep swiping, and it's you know what it is? It's fishing. Not docks fishing, it's fishing. You want to catch a trout? You got to put your line in the water. A trout is not going to jump out of the lake into your basement while you're sitting there sorting your Toxic Avenger toys, all right? You got to go out. And yeah, it's uncomfortable, but the more dates you go on, the closer you are to meeting the one that also has a Toxic Avenger collection, all right? But it's just not going to jump out of the water into the boat, all right? I'm not saying a mass swipe. I'm saying get as many fishing lines in the water. It's just a math game, you know? It's like us trying to get the Lord of the Rings One Ring card. Like, you got to buy a box. It's just not going to show up in the mail. But you can send me mail at 3050 Union Lake Road. Sweet, I'm just joking. Exclamation point PO box. Not joking, but no, I'm joking. So like, you want to fish, you got to go fish, you know? And you don't want to go to the meat market where it's pre-packaged, all right? How many One Rings cards are there? One? Where does the due principle come in? The only way you're doing dating is if you're out meeting people. Which I know is like, Dan, I don't like to meet people.
I appreciate your acquiescence.
Ponstito. Tipped $5. Dan, I am going on a second date on Saturday with a girl who I met through work.
Yes?
She is a client. How do I navigate the relationship so that I also keep her business with the winery I work for?
Well, I have Ponstito. So second date question. Is your compensation based on keeping that account? Oh, chat, they're not asking you for advice, they're asking me for advice. Yes, your compensation is based on it. So, I mean, if you're on a second date, it's like, I mean, second date is basically like, trying to think of a good analogy. You're sitting at a red light and you're like waving the other person to go first, and they're waving at you to go first, and you're both like, all right. So it's green light time, meaning that you both had a good time. So the only way you're in jeopardy of losing business and losing the date is if you're a jerk. So don't be a jerk. Meaning, and I don't think you are. If you're here, you're not a jerk. Like if it doesn't work out, like if she likes you and you don't like her, then just keep it going for like 6 months. You know, and then, you know, just because you know, the commission, the whole commission thing, you know, like but then if she doesn't like you, you know, you can't really be monk ass and keep blowing. I'm joking. Like if it doesn't work out, you know, then just be upfront and be like, hey, like you should still do business. No, really. I mean, here's the true advice. The true advice is, like, you have to go. If you're used to going 55 miles an hour on a date, you need to go about 12. You know, like, have a good time. If you like her, you know, keep asking her out, keep doing what you do. But I'm just telling you this. You're losing one or the other. You're losing the business or the date. You know. So there's 3 outcomes. You lose the date, you lose the business, or you get married. Those are your outcomes. So good luck. And don't talk to HR, because it's not a date. It's just a going out for supper at the grassy knoll. Yeah, keep business and dating separate. Meaning, like, well, your personal life, business doesn't need to know about your personal life, and personal life doesn't need to know about your business. Well, but Punstito, you're now in the when is the second date? Saturday. So now my concern is, is the date gonna be good? You know, like, what are we doing on the second date here? Unfortunately, the business is small enough that they do know about the date. They do not know who it's with, but they know it's a member. Well, I mean, Punstito, you gotta, whatever you're doing, stop. Because how do they know that you're going on a date with someone? Like, that is cloak and dagger. Like, what the heck, man? Like, what did you tell him? What did you tell him? Like, I guess it was a small business, you know? Well, if it's a small business, then you're in. Then it doesn't matter, because then they can be like human about it. You know, like, if it's a small business, you're good. If it's a large corporation, so small business, you're good. You'd be like, hey, look, we're going out for some wine and cheese sticks. All right? They're like, all right, just don't besmirch the company name. That's all. You're fine. You're fine, Punstito. I was thinking you worked for, like, you know. What do you mean? What are you laughing at? Wine and cheese sticks. Wait, so you're taking to a winery? So you're taking someone who's in the wine business to a winery? Like, what does she like to do? I mean, like, look, you're definitely setting yourself up for an explosive experience. I'll tell you that right now. Like, if you're going to a wine thing, like, I mean, like, you're not going there and just, like, swishing it around. Like, that's, you're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean, ooh? I used a different mug this time. It was a different mug. It's a different mug. But, like, not a squeak spit, man. But, like, if you're taking a date to a wine tour, like, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, look, you asked for my opinion, I'm giving it to you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Like, if someone's going to you on a wine tour, they're basically saying, like, I'm not having a half a glass of wine. Right? Like, Y in chat if you agree with that, N in chat if no. Like, if someone asked me to go on a wine tour, I'd be like, okay, how well do I know this person? You know, it's not like, oh yeah, how about we, like, if they say, let's go get a cup of coffee instead, you're dead in the water. But if they say, yeah, we're going on a wine tour, like, they're looking to have some fun. Like, in the fun where it's like, have a couple glasses of wine, then you go home and play Monopoly, that kind of fun. I don't know, not my man. It's not, has nothing to do with my man. Monopoly. Why do I hate, look, and here's the difference, like, And this, I think we have like opposite ends of the coin on dating with G Tuna and Puncito. G Tuna comes in, like this is just for learning purposes. It's G Tuna, it's not BM. G Tuna takes dates to coffee and art. Puncito, date to winery.
Ladies and gentlemen,
like
we got him.
I think Puncito can maybe take a little bit of advice from G Tuna and definitely vice versa. What do you mean BM? That's not BM. G Tuna says, what do you have against coffee date? You want to know what I have against coffee date? Efficiency success rate to get a second date. Right now we're at 0-2, G Tuna. Like, and I'm not telling you this because I'm telling you this out of respect, not out of BM. Like, it's like, hey, I keep playing this game and I keep falling. Well, have you tried jumping differently? No. What do you do if you don't drink alcohol? Don't go to a winery. How many coffee dates have I been on? 0. Because I always wanted a second date most of the time. I can tell you my first date with my wife, I didn't take her to go get coffee. You know, like, come on. I gotta take my mom to get a cup of coffee. I won't take a date. Like, Chad, I'm not, this is not BM. I'm trying to help. Like, I want success for G Tuna, for Puncito, for everyone. But if you're doing something that's not going to lead to success, I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, keep doing it. It'll work out. It's not going to work out. Stop taking them to coffee. All right. Yeah, you don't have to go to a winery, but don't go to get coffee. Anything but coffee. Like, you're going there and it's resident sleeper. Like, you're done for. Like, you're absolutely done for. Why? And if you're asking why, you're probably going on one too many coffee dates too. All right? Fine.
Let's go. I go on vacation for a few days and come back to this. Can I get a first grade explanation at what I'm seeing?
It's Bennett Foddy 3D version. I think you're overstepping. Stop shaming him. I think I'm going to audit you for telling me I'm going to overstep with someone. Neagle's World. Been following for all year. Okay. So you've been around. Let's see how long you've been here. Previously subbed for 6 months, no longer subbed. Here a little bit May, a little bit June. Yummers, hit a bazinga. Yummers. We get some yummers in chat. Understanding why a coffee date doesn't work is the most simple thing in the world. Literally, you do anything else that doesn't make you out to be a Steve Carell in that one movie. You survived the audit, but like, we're gonna not saying that you go on coffee dates and you're like, hey, sponge cake, yummers, would you like some?
I appreciate your acquiescence.
Trickster Fairy. Tipped $5. Speaking as a toxic Avenger collecting girl myself, how can I find another nerdy guy? Also, can I skip the dating apps? I'd really like to learn how to fish Earl instead.
Well, Trickster Fairy, I don't think you meant it like this, but I think you probably just stirred up a bed of fish with that donation. I mean, like, you just said you're looking for a nerdy guy. I mean, I'm not projecting on anyone, but I'd imagine there is at least a semi-large handful in chat right now, so maybe close your DMs. I'm not saying all of chat. Like, I collect magic, chat. Like, I'm not above reproach. You know, just no one slide into Trickster Fairy's DMs and say, "Milady, please." All right. Like, this is a chat. Above all memes aside, this is a place to just have fun. So I'm sure Trickster Fairy didn't mean that. So don't be creepy in the DMs, which I'm not worried about that, because no one here would be creepy. But also a year from now, Trickster Fairy, when, you know, you're engaged, etc, etc, like, we may go back to that $5 donation. And say, like, you know, it's a good place to have fun unless you like coffee dates. All right, let's put it to the test, chat. If someone's asking you out and you're really excited, you like the person, and they're like, let's go on a coffee date. Why in chat if you lose a little bit of excitement? And in chat if no. No, you're starved for attention. Who said that? Angspicity. I'm giving you attention. Feels like a low stakes first date to me. Ooh, look, I don't know about you. I'm not living for low stakes, all right? What was the vote on that, by the way? Yes, I'd like to date someone who's not exciting, fun, or likes to enjoy anything.
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Ponstito. Tipped $5. I'm going to complicate things a little bit more. I am polyamorous. My date is aware of this but is new to the idea of it. How much space should I give to give her comfortability in the situation?
Yeah, this is where I gracefully... This is gracefully where I bow out. I am now in territory where I have no idea. So I am removing myself from the advice column here. You know? So I don't know. So like, if I have good advice on something, I know I'm going to give it to you. If I have no idea, I'm going to say I have no idea. But regardless of anything, no coffee dates. All right. Just doesn't matter. Cool. Doesn't matter if you're like into fooda or whatever. No coffee dates. All right. All right. What do you mean bad take? What do you mean bad take? That's where he fell last time, right? All right. What about ordering coffee at a restaurant? I mean, like, if you're at a restaurant, don't order coffee on a date. Like, coffee is the deal killer. Coffee is like saying, like, like, unless you're on date 40, don't order coffee. All right. Now, if it's brunch the next morning, after you went on a first date, that's a different story, but come on. What do you mean, my man? Like, you go on a date, you go your separate ways, the next morning you have such a good time, like, hey, you want to meet up for brunch? But what do you mean, my man? What do you mean, good save? What are you talking about, chat? I think we can make that jump. Here we go. Coffee elevator music playing in the background. Kenny G queued up for the ride back. Like, come on. Come on. Chat, let me ask this. At me with your best first date. Where did you go? I guarantee no one here is going to say coffee. And I like coffee. Your first date, you drove around destroying mailboxes with a baseball bat. Look, it's a federal crime, but it's better than going on a coffee date. Bowling. Mini golf. Hiking. Adult bowling. Breakfast. Pizza Hut. Rock climbing trip. Disney World. Went for a walk around the park. Bought her some ice cream. Brought your wife to a fraternity house party because you had a big party. One of those arcade.
Thank you for the donation.
Arcade bars, skydiving, underground mini golf.
Ponstito. Tipped $5 for GT tuna. Coffee dates have evolved more than Dan realizes since online dating.
Nope,
But
they
I have
haven't.
had success by getting the coffee to go and going to a park nearby.
Nope, that's not true. Punstito, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, Punstito. I stay in my lane, you stay in yours. Coffee dates are off the table.
Let's go.
Sushi. You know, like, these are all fun things that cause enjoyment. Coffee dates are actually the best. Just get to know
I've been
someone.
here for a month but glad to be back here. Also, Frost date with my GF was a COVID date. We had a virtual FaceTime coffee date, lasted 6 hours and 34 minutes.
I mean, we're talking anomalies here, right? Like, you know, Dingus Khan, thank you for the 21 months. Like, to me, that you're at batting, right? Everything in the world told you, hey, don't take an at bat. You're like, I'm swinging anyways. It's adaptability, pogwiescence. Where are we going here? Can't wait for this coffee conversation to cause a fail. Imagine going out with someone you don't know to learn about them and you're only in for a $5 coffee. But here's the thing, Melodic. You're setting up the date. So, like, you're setting it up. So, like, hey, let's get a $5 cup of dirt water and go. Like, you're setting the table. It's like, hey, let's go play some baseball. Instead of taking a metal bat with a barrel this big to hit a home run, you're like, oh, there's a twig here. Maybe it'll connect. No, like you're walking into the major leagues without a baseball bat. Like, that's what you're doing. So if you're trying to make the Hall of Fame or just try to make a team or just trying to get a base hit, don't use a twig. All right? And the people that are saying, go get coffee, if you open up their baseball bag, there's nothing but twigs in there. All right? What if it's all I got? You got more than a coffee date in you. I promise you that. All right.
Look, if you are taking me out on a date, I don't want it to be a coffee date.
Thank you.
Wine bar.
Yes.
Yes. Now, if you want to stop for a coffee while we are walking around on a first date, I'll be happy to sit and chat with you.
But you know what? Happy to sit and chat with you
After talking
is
online for
strike
weeks,
one.
I went to get bubble tea with my current GF. Beverage-based first dates can work.
Different.
We're going 4 years strong now.
Nus. Different. We didn't say bubble tea. We said coffee. Because you got to think, the environment of bubble tea, high pog, high energy, dunka, 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 big music going. You know, it's usually in like a clean, straight-lined environment. You feel good walking in. You're not walking into the local perk from Friends. It's like leather couches. Grandpa's there working on his laptop because he only has dial-up at home. All right?
Dan, we got tea on our first date together. That's partially coffee. Are you saying you had her bad time?
That's completely false, by the way. We went to a Pog restaurant called Mr. Pancakes that didn't serve pancakes. So thank you for the bits, but that was not accurate. All right? And I'm not going scorched earth on coffee. I love coffee. But if you're looking to make a baseball team, don't go to coffee.
Second date conversions after coffee, 0. Coffee says I need enough energy to run from you. 100% conversion from sushi or art museum, though.
Divisor's halfway home. Here's the thing, right? Like, if you're taking, like, if you ask someone out on a date, okay, that's hard. That's the hardest thing to do. Like, that's the hardest. You're doing the hard part, and you're just squeaksing it after that. Like, when you have the
Thank you for the
marbles to ask someone on a date,
acquiescence.
like, that's the hard part. I'm gonna get back to that's the hard part. You're squeaksing the date. So after you do the hard part, you're like, hey, yeah, I'm willing to invest $3 on this date. Well, look, go on the couch, get another $5, and just buy some lawn darts and play at the local park. Anything's better than coffee. All right, you're squeaksing your first dates. Trust me. I've talked to him about his dating life. All right, not since he's blown up. Now he's got his DMs are blown up. All right. All right, Divisor, what did you have to say?
Second date conversions after coffee, 0. Coffee says I need enough energy to run from you. 100% conversion from sushi or art museum, though.
Yes. Did I miss one? Alright. Yo, thank you for the bits. Effie, thanks for the 31 months of Prime.
Dangerkant.
Dangerkant. Thank you for the 18 months. This is the worst take I've ever seen in this chat. Alright, Godly Coding Raccoon. Can I ask you something? What is your relationship status? And it's different. Some people want to be single. I'm not mad at that. But I gotta know first before you say some of the worst takes. Like, there's a difference with being single. I'm like, I'm cool with being single. I don't want it. It's not BM. I'm just asking. I'm asking. There was a tip dono that got missed. I didn't. You piece. It didn't come through. It's not showing up. I'm single, you can BM. Let me guess. You've taken. Just give me. Just Godly Coding Raccoon. Just at me. Why, if you've taken a first date to coffee before? All these coffee date defenders, yet someone chilling in Twitch chat. What? Aura Beam's message. Okay, it just showed up.
Dan, who wants to kiss someone that smells like disgusting coffee breath? You need to always be closing that date to guarantee the second date. Coffee date is suffix or on the most important date you will have with someone.
Look, chat, that's a great point. That's a great point.
I'm a coffee date defender. Dan. Ship. I'll propose to her right.
I'll get back to that. Hold on.
Thank you for the donation.
Chat, you got to give me a chance here.
Punstito tipped $3. I'll tip it again. What's your advice about just being super forward?
Wait.
Part of any relationship.
We're getting flooded too much. Let me go on ease of answer here. Let me go on ease of answer.
I'm a coffee date defender. Go ahead, Dan. Be end my relationship. I'll propose to her right now.
Frost Prime,
Test me.
I guarantee when you start your stream, when I raid you at the end of the stream, I guarantee you won't propose to your girlfriend. I guarantee you won't. I'll test you, but I know you won't. Because we talked about it, and you were like, I guarantee you won't. Alright. Yeah, I'll prop bet it. We'll end the show with a prop bet. Alright. You don't have to do it on stream, but when we raid, this is what you said, call you out. I want to see you turn around, walk in the longest room in the history of Twitch, make a right. To you, it's a left because it's reversed. Go up the stairs. In private, ask her, and then come down and be like, Chad, I did it. Or you're like, no, I didn't. Because you won't do it. All right. Now let's back to the serious questions here.
Dan, who wants to kiss someone that smells like disgusting coffee breath? You need to always be closing that date to guarantee the second date. Coffee date is suffix or on the most important date you will have with someone.
That's a tremendous point. Look, we're not going to talk about the ancillary benefits of not going on a coffee date. But like, imagine... Look, I'm not going to BM anyone because maybe your first date was a coffee date. Everyone's like, oh, how did you meet? What was your first date? We had coffee. And then you never hang out with those friends again. Like then you don't see those friends anymore. It's safe. All right. You know, it's just like, what the heck? Coffee is amazing. We need to be very clear here, because I don't want to get caught in some web of lies. I am pro coffee, but coffee date, I want to be very clear about this. If you're taking a first date to coffee, you're never getting a second date. You're just not. Take your mom to coffee, take a family member to coffee. You probably had a job interview. Where? At a coffee shop. If that's the kind of, you want to set that relationship tone with someone on a first date, interview your mom, like that's the relationship, then coffee out of your gourd. But if you want a relationship, don't take them to coffee. All right? Like if you're looking, hey, you know, if it doesn't work out, maybe she'll end up working at my place of work, and you know, we're looking for that. You're in the right spot, okay? But anything else, get it out of here. Everyone disagreeing with Dan. The point of coffee dates for online dating is because of catfish and vibe checks. Well, don't swipe on weird people, okay? Like, don't swipe on weird people, and then you don't have to do that. You know?
Being a coffee date defender is like being an air-breathing defender or a water-drinking defender. It's simply the easiest, least commitment-centric way of meeting new people. Prove me wrong.
Yeah, like, you want to meet people? You want to add a bard to your D&D group? Go get coffee. You're looking for a reference on someone to cut your lawn, or, you know, find a new handyman? Go get coffee. You want to develop a relationship with someone that eventually someone in chat's gonna say my man? Don't get coffee. All right, it's not that hard, chat. I'm not like, there's times when I'm memeing you. This is 100% no memes. This is, I'm looking out for you. Like, maybe no one ever told you you're not getting more dates because you keep taking them to coffee. G Tuna, I beg of you, remove the coffee date from your repertoire for 6 months. I guarantee you'll be getting my manned if you do that. Terrible take. Beep boop, beep boop, beep beep. I'm not even gonna ask your relationship status, alright? I'm not even gonna ask. It's no BM. Your Twitch name is beep boop, bebop, bebop. How's that BM? I'm just not gonna ask. I got Fury backstage for a concert on our first date. Moog Paul, that's 100% my man. You know, like, backstage to a concert. Like, you... my man.
There is no right answer to this.
There is.
My GF hates coffee dates, so I simply didn't take her to coffee. You just need to pitch at the batter who's up, not at the first baseman.
Nope. You know what? I'm gonna end this right here. I'm gonna end this right now. If I don't know if I want to call. I was gonna call an ex. I'm not gonna do that, but I'm gonna call my wife. Sent to voicemail.
Bruh. Bruh.
She must. I think she had a coffee date or something. Arbard, that's a good point. Arbard's like, the coffee date is the minimum possible date, you know? Text her and ask.
Thank you for the donation.
If I
appreciate your acquiescence.
DevTate 10 tipped $5. I was a coffee date defender until now. I've been fully converted. Consider this $5 saved from a bad first date.
Yo, DevTay, thank you for the support. I'm more thankful that your next date is going to lead to a second date. That's what I'm more thankful for, to be honest with you.
Denzel Washington voice, my man.
Aramoto, thanks for the bits. Look, someone in chat says text your wife and say, hey, do you want to get some coffee later? You know what she'll respond to me? Is everything okay? Like, that's what she will say. Like, are you okay? Is everything okay? I'm not even joking.
Let's not let the movie theater date defenders get out of this one.
Look, I'm just telling you, anything is better than a coffee date.
Appreciate your acquiescence.
Maddie_ can tipped $5. With a name like Maddie Can, I didn't go on coffee dates. Otherwise I'd be Maddie Can't. Marital status, married.
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Punstito tipped $3. I got a fat paycheck. Let's keep this. Questions. Was the worst date that you went on, Dan? Was it coffee? Do you have trauma against coffee dates?
Did I ever take... I can tell you this. Look, you can my man me all you want. I had my share of dates. Not once in my life did it even flash in my mind or my frontal cortex or a synapse to take someone to go get coffee. You might as well take your great Aunt Tilly out, you know? Your wife is meant for you if she has bad takes on coffee too. She doesn't have bad takes on coffee. But I'm telling you, if I took my wife on our first date to get coffee, I would not be married right now. Because I wouldn't want to go out with someone who wanted to go on coffee for a first date. Just telling you.
Met my wife on Tinder, never had a coffee date.
Thank you.
She loves coffee, but have no desire to get coffee on a date.
Shaggy hair. Thank you. Look. Shaggy hair, I thank you for sharing your truth and looking. It's not even about being right, chat. I'm just trying to look out for you. It has nothing to do with being right. Like, if there was any, like, a nugget of wisdom I could pass on that wasn't memed and was like, no coffee dates. 0. Depends on the goal. I mean, I don't operate in the world of nefarious dating. Like, you go on a date with someone because you want to get to know them, and then progress, and then further, my man.
Do you know the last time I went to a coffee date? With my ex to discuss our divorce. No BM. So that memory is tied to coffee dates forever.
I mean, Orbeam, thank you for sharing, and clearly you're better off, but also based.
As someone who would spend 10 minutes in the bathroom after coffee, I agree on no coffee first dates.
I mean, we're not even talking about all the pedantic things that can go wrong with a coffee date that you're never gonna have going to anywhere that's not Resident Sleeper. You know? But Sam Exotic is getting into the nitty gritty on it. You know? Because if stuff like that happens on another date, like, oh, you know, we go go-karting and she gets launched from the car and, you know, ends up with a couple scrapes and bruises on accident because, you know, you didn't secure the belt on, or it broke or something, like you can deal with that. But like coffee date stuff, it's like a shred of help. Thoughts on ending a date by saying I need to go get groceries? I mean, I may just ban you for doing that. You know? Like, and also, Chad, I believe in the boomerang of dating. So if you groceryed someone, you're getting groceryed. 100%. You're getting groceryed. Like, if that's how you end a date, you're getting... Someone's doing that to you on your next date.
Donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Punstito tipped $3. I think chat is too divided on this topic. What would you do to elevate a coffee date to make it exciting instead of sleeper call?
That's the thing, like, you're operating with the DOA, dead on arrival. The electric paddles are not gonna bring it back. It's done. Like, don't even, like, you're walking into a void and there's no way out. It's over. The relationship is getting slurped up.
The doubters are slurping tonight.
Just took a first date to a paint drying facility. She said it was boring, but at least it wasn't a coffee shop.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Effie, thanks for the support. Punstito, thanks for the bits. Now bouncing on the bed.
Aurora Beam shares my sentiment. Coffee is for business meetings. Also, coffee is for closers. You have to seal the deal before you sip the drip.
Thank you for
What?
the donation.
What does that mean?
Your acquiescence.
Nickname99 tipped $3. Hey chat. I unironically just got back from a first date coffee date.
Yes.
He asked about a second date. I told him I would text him about it. I will not be texting him about it.
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Jackie Daytona 25 tipped $5. It's not the coffee, it's the setting of snooze.
It partially is the coffee though too, Jackie. Thank you for the bits. Nickname also, like, thank you for being honest. Like you're all excited. You know, you're dressed to the nines. You're like, oh man, I can't wait. I'm so excited. And they're like, hey, you know, I haven't really decided what we're gonna do for our first date, but would you like to get coffee? All of a sudden you're like, put on the sweatpants, you know, wear your favorite college t-shirt with holes in it because you know it's not going anywhere.
I took a first date to one of those classes where you paint by numbers. It was a blast.
Yeah, Betty Van Halen, because it was something fun to do. Like, you're both doing an activity, you get to see their artistic output. You see if they're having fun with it. They're taking it too seriously, like a StarCraft 2 player, you know, like trying to min-max. You like coffee? It's you, some leather couches, and you're just looking at each other. Yeah. So how do you like your coffee? Oh, I like some soy in it. There's the sugar. Yeah. That's some cool art they got there. Wait, let me look who made that. Oh, Michael Timmy is. They're a local artist. Yeah, must be really fun. Yeah. Well, I gotta go get groceries. That's how it goes. You know? If the first date is boring because of the activity and not the person, you're shallow. Then call me Shallow Hal. I would much rather, like, hey, here's our first date. You bring an Amazon Prime box, I'll bring one, we'll decorate it. Cost $0. More fun.
Punstito tipped $3. What would be a date that is low state, low cost that would be more successful than a coffee date? Also, do you get more from direct tips or bits? I want to support you, not Twitch.
Punstito, however you want to support, is good with me. I appreciate it. Literally, a better low-cost date. Be like, hey, do you order anything from Amazon? Yeah, hey, bring a box, meet me here, we'll decorate it. Costs nothing. I'm telling you, anything is better than a coffee date. Hey, meet me at the park. We'll blow bubbles. We'll fly a kite. Anything is better than. Think of the least fun activity you could do. Is better than going to get coffee. Hey, let's go tour the salt mine. Cool. You know? Hey, you want to go to Costco and try free samples? Yep, it'll be fun. We can laugh. Yep, then you can flex your executive. You can flex your executive membership card. G Tuna. There's your first date. Let's go to Costco. Like that. Tell me that's not fun. You go around, you laugh at all the big stuff. Maybe you get a hot dog for 99 cents. You know?
This conversation is making me thirsty. Instead of giving you more bits, want to go on a coffee date with me?
Are you asking me or chat? I'm married, but thanks for the bits. Would definitely go on a Costco date. There you go. Like, chat, that's an original. I never got to use that one. Like, I never got to pull that out. Like, that's gold right there. Hey, let's go to Costco. That's a great first date, man. I'm just giving you gold here today, chat. I'm giving you just fire gold. Can you still go to Costco with your wife? Like, oh, she called me. Let's ask her. Just called you back. My phone doesn't work.
Hello?
Hey, you're on stream in front of like 1,000+ people. I just have one question for you. Can you give me your most honest answer? And like, don't worry about people considering your opinion.
Sure.
If I would have taken you on a coffee date for our first date, how would you have felt about that? And don't give me your normal nice answer like you would have had fun doing anything with me.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Okay, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that I wouldn't have liked that.
Okay. I love you.
Especially because we met prior to, had an initial combo. So if you would have taken me on the coffee date the second time we met, I would have not thought that you were trying to impress me.
Okay. All right. That's fair. Okay. I love you.
Love you too.
Bye. Hit me with the my man, chat. Hit me with the, I'm not making this stuff up. Unbiased third party. Then not preconceived. Good segment break right there. I already met, yeah, I met her in passing. Like, W Riz, I'll take it. Chat, that was our first date. Ladies and gentlemen, where we last left off, we just put coffee dates in the ground. Chat, my first date with, I met my wife. I went to go meet my wife somewhere. Like, someone was like, hey, she's gonna be here. Do you want to meet her? I said, yeah. So I went to go meet her. It wasn't a date. My first date would never consider taking her to go get coffee. But chat, and that's why you think I'm like booming you or something. I'm not booming you. Like, you're just, if you go on a coffee date, you're setting the expectations. There's no chance of a second date, and you're not excited to go out with you.
Been in a Zoom meeting for like 2 hours and asked them about the coffee date like 30 minutes ago, and it has spiraled horribly. The boomers hate the coffee date, but the Zoomers love it. I'm 24, but I hate the coffee date.
Yeah, because you're never going on a coffee date with anyone that you have any desire to ever see again. Coffee dates put you in the ground like you just fell right there. At which date do you tell her you watch a red shirt guy every day? You hold that one back for a while. You know, maybe.
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Wampak Stomper tipped $3. It is an anomaly, but my partner and I did go on a coffee date for our first, while she was with someone else. My man, dang, I can't.
That's a whole nother story. Like, you're talking about a in clandestine destination. Like, there was some, you know, like, that's a great place. I mean, I don't have any experience in this, but if you're looking to like cover something up, if like you're looking to be like, hey, look, like, you want to go somewhere that's the least romantic place in the world, coffee shop. Like, no one, if anyone sees you somewhere at a coffee shop, don't worry about it. Like, oh yeah, it must be a job interview or family member. You know?
No BM, I found a poll that had the coffee date as the most acceptable first date, with 93%. The problem is, it is just another coffee date, nothing memorable. You're advertising yourself, so don't advertise more of the same.
Okay, so website says the coffee date is 93% acceptable. A website, yeah, you know what the website is? Only singles forever. That's why. That's why. That's why. OnlySinglesForever.com.
I appreciate your acquiescence.
Punstito tipped $3. I asked my partner about coffee dates. She said that a coffee date is a nice friendly environment
make
that
friends.
focuses on conversation versus activities. It also puts you in a public environment while meeting a stranger in case things get weird.
Well, don't take weird people out. Don't take weird people out and you don't have to go to a coffee date.
Jackie Daytona 25 tipped $5. I mean, chat, did Daniel LaRusso take Holly out for coffee? No, they went to golf and stuff and history was made.
Yeah, there's plenty of opportunity for fun things to happen at golf and stuff. You know? Don't take weirdos out on dates.
Think of it this way. If you take me to a coffee date, the only way you make it better is talking about yourself. Which makes me think you're full of yourself. Might as well give me a PowerPoint presentation. You take me someplace awful like a garbage dump, but make it fun somehow. I'm going to remember that date and you.
Look, hey, we're going to find the lost ET Atari cartridges. We're going through a dump. Don't wear your finest Jabot jeans, okay? More fun than a coffee date. +2. What if I told you can ask someone about themselves? Just like the game, we're only 5% done with the discussion. Because I just like, we presented just so many varying inputs and outputs of like case studies, live case studies on the coffee date. And at this point, if you're still taking first dates out on coffee dates, I'm gonna take it as you really don't want to be in a relationship, and that's okay. There's zero judgment in that. But don't come in here talking about missed Tinder dates or this Tinder date was bad when you're offering up bad stew in a coffee mug. All right. What does my wife think about coffee dates? Did anyone clip? We just brought her live on the show.
I forgot an important exception. I've had some of the most fun on Irish coffee dates.
Look, Irish coffee?
Irish spring, green, green.
So basically you went to a pub or a bar, right? So it's not coffee. Kadena says, what's wrong with coffee dates? Seems perfect for a first date. Chat, can I get some dang I can't in chat? Please. Please. Cadenas, please click on the VOD and go back 30 minutes. Like, you won't regret it. It may be the best 30 minutes you've ever spent in your life. I can tell you who takes people on a lot of coffee dates. Bill.
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Chip tipped $3. I found the best first date is inviting him over to watch.
Watch what? Watch. Go. What's the difference in a bar date and a coffee date? I mean, come on. Like, just do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. We've gone through the auditory learners. We've gone through the logical learners. How about for the visual learners? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up just random stock footage. Okay? People at coffee shop. Okay? Let me show you a picture. People at coffee shop. Okay? Just pulling the first two random images I see. Okay. I'll pull the first two. So people at bar. Okay. An image in new tab. Open image in new. I literally just picked the most random. They're going to be a little blurry because they were so random. Okay. Okay. Coffee shop. Staring into the void. Why can't I get a first date? How come I'm sitting by myself? Why am I drinking this by myself? I wish I would be asked out. Oh, hey, I'm reading Tom Huckleberry and I'm wearing Squeaks's, you know, what do they call those? Moo-moo. All right, not interacting. No one. Look at these facial expressions. No fun. No fun. People at bar. Look it. You can't even see their faces. Dancing, having a good time, dressed up, having good conversation. You got the head tilt. Tell me more. What about right here? Oh yeah, tell me more. Everyone's smiling, having a good time. This guy's ordering a nice steak. You know, we got some martini. You tell me. Where would you rather go on a first date? The library or there? All right. You know what? Library would be a better first date than the coffee shop. You're right, chat. Those stock images are not representative of reality. Trickster Fairy, you're good. In case everyone missed Trickster Fairy's take on this, Trickster Fairy, you're better than good. You're probably covered for the next 10 years. Hold on, in case anyone missed your message, where is it? You're good.
Thank you for the donation.
Trickster, you're like,
I appreciate your acquiescence.
you're good.
Trickster Fairy. Tipped $5. Speaking as a toxic Avenger collecting girl myself, how can I find another nerdy guy? Also, can I skip the dating apps? I'd really like to learn how to fish Earl instead.
Trickster, you don't have to worry about anything. All right. The timer, sorry. Timer's running, I'm just on the wrong screen. Yo, Capri Sun. I'm not even gonna ask you because I already know the answer. We just got done talking about, we're putting a bow in it here, about taking a first date to a coffee, to get coffee. I mean, you're just, it's not even, I met you in person. You're a reasonable, logical individual. Like, I already know your answer. Chat, just remember this advice only applies to people over 40. Malfina, what did you go on a first date to? Evil Dead marathon? I know you didn't meet your husband at a coffee shop. I can promise you that. And I don't even know the answer, but I can promise you that. You probably met him at Friday Night Magic or something. Look, we already talked. It doesn't matter. Anything. Coffee date to anyone means no second date, no matter who you're going out with. You met him in middle school. Point proven. There you go. You weren't getting coffee in middle school. Done. Next case. Guys, in any case, find an activity that works for you and your personality type. Activities don't matter as long as you can be your best self. Don't listen to that. Don't, Godly Raccoon. I know your heart's in the right place. I know it is, but don't listen to that advice. There is no judgment. Like, I know you're looking out for people, but that is not good advice. All right. All right. What do we miss here?
Bro, coffee shop dates feel like you about to close the sale on an escrow, not fall in love.
Capri Sun Poppy, thank you. You know, like, I just, look, Capri Sun, I didn't even need to ask you. When I met you, I'm like, definitely is not taking first dates to coffee, you know? All right, pretend astronaut, what was your bit here?
Thought experiment for chat. On your last birthday, which did you appreciate more, the no-effort social media messages or the people who actually contacted you? Coffee dates is the no-effort option.
Yeah. Coffee dates is, look, no disrespect, is typing HBD in chat. And look, there's nothing wrong with an HBD in chat. Happy birthday, Luke, by the way. Part of being yourself is also putting in the effort to create a fun date in which you probably would never go to a coffee shop unless you're an extreme snoozer. Thank you.
Place that Meemago.
All right.
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Jackie Daytona 25 tipped $5. If you are on a date at the same place that Meemaw goes for fun when her sciatica isn't acting up is probably not a good thing.
Jackie Daytona, thanks for the support. I mean, sorry, that's not BM. That's VIP. That's VIP data. All right. We gotta make this jump. What if you met them online and make sure they're not a weirdo? Don't swipe on weirdos. Like, if the picture has like a television behind it and it has like the date 2011, like, don't go out with them. Something, just like anything, but don't swipe on weirdos. There's non-weirdos online. You can't tell they're weird from pictures. I agree, but you can tell if they're weirdos from how they're texting. All right. No, you can't always. Yes, you can. How old is my profile picture? I'm not on Tinder. I'm married. Ever heard being catfished? Yeah, like, I saw a documentary on it, current events, from a Notre Dame football player. You think maybe at like month 1 and you had never FaceTime, it may be a little indication that you're being catfished.
If you have a suspicion they are a catfish and you insist you need to see them, FaceTime them. Don't make them smell your coffee breathe at a Starbucks.
Yeah, like no one in this day doesn't have access to a camera phone, right? So like obviously there's catfishing, but there's also things for the catfish to bite onto. Like if their phone camera is broken, hey, webcam me from work, okay? Like, I'm definitely not blaming you for getting catfished, but there's like, I'm sure if you ask ChatGPT, give me 10 things to do to make sure I'm not being catfished, you can do those 10 things. All right? So I'm sure there's situations where people have been catfished and, you know, they're very slick with it, but if you're catfishing, don't get out of chat right now. But if you want to be catfished, look, I said no judgment. It doesn't matter what you're into. If you like getting catfished, fine. And you find someone catfishing, just don't take them to get a coffee date. I mean, triple question mark. Okay, why would a Kate coffee date make the catfishing experience any better? No, if you're into catfishing and you want to like pursue catfishing, or you like people who catfish you, don't take them to coffee. It's the same principle. This man is giving dating advice, but hasn't been on a first date since Starbucks was invented. Direful Pot giving advice in chat. I was gonna hit you with the Ryan Gary, but I'm not gonna talk about your anime pillows. I'm not gonna do that to you. There's no judgment. Maybe you're into that. Is offering to drive around town on a first date too much? I mean, it's not too much. It may be a little like, como se dice in Espanol? Like, there needs to be a destination in mind, or like, I didn't want to say weird champ, chat. Look, here we go. I was trying not to say weird champ to make them feel weird. That they're just driving around in circles, but I just didn't want the rest of chat to hear that. So then they kind of look at that person and be like, all right, weird champ. Like, we got to look out for like, oh, sorry, chat. I was having a private conversation. Extremely, what? The destination is the friends we made along the way. Let me ask you this. Of all the people that you've gone out with, that you've got, hey, I gotta go get groceries to end the date to, like, how many of those people you still talk to? None of them. So give it your best shot, put a little thought into the date, and then next time you go to a coffee shop by yourself, look around. And when you see two people look like on your first date, you know, go up to that person you think's attractive and be like, hey, you want to go out on a real date? I guarantee they'll stand up and go with you. I guarantee you. What do you mean, bruh? You're saving them. I'm living in rom-com land. Yeah, right. That's not asking to fight people. You go up there, hey, look, I've noticed your first date took you on a coffee date. I'd love to take you on an exciting, more engaging date. And they will say, thank you. And they'll tell the other person, sorry, I have to go get groceries. All right? What do you mean triple question mark? They'll say, get lost, you weirdo. And then you hold up the mirror and be like, hey, look, you're the one on a coffee date on your first date. Who's the weirdo? All right? Like, come on. I like how it started for Dan to give legitimate advice and it descended into Dan saying the most unhinged things about dating ever. You'd say what, look, if you think going on a coffee date for a first date is unhinged, call me Home Depot. My first date with my wife was putt-putt and Italian food. Can we get some easy clap in chat? Chat, if you missed it, I called my wife. I said, what would have happened if I took you on our first date to get coffee? She said, I would think you weren't interested. That's what she said. In case you missed that real life bit. What kind of Italian food? It doesn't matter. As long as it's not coffee. Mini golf is an excellent first date. I agree. You're pretty much, all you have to do is graduate, right? And to graduate, all you have to do is, there's 1,000 answers. All you have to do is not pick one of the answers to graduate. And there's people out here like searching for the wrong answer. Like they're like, I'm looking for the wrong answer and I enjoy the wrong answer. Got that unlimited shrimp scampi. Mini golf is an excellent first date for accountants and litigators. What? Bro, just play the game. We're look at all this progress we're making. What does litigation have to do with it? All the coffee date defenders saying coffee dates are good for knowing someone. Yeah, knowing someone you're never going to talk to again. All right. This is a good banter game because we can have frame perfect jumps while helping out those in chat who are single that don't want to be single. To the people that want to be single, coffee date out of your gourd. This is for the holy footer. Saved. Wait, if you jump on the bed, you go higher? Like if you jump on it opposed to walk on it. I didn't know that. Oh, we're back. We're back.
I am back. What it do, baby?
All right. All right, we're in this chat. Maybe we should we redial now? Since when is coffee a date? I have coffee every morning. You're not. Get it? You're not wrong. Accidental skip? That's how we do things around here. Coffee date defenders shouting boomer advice to people keep saying I met my wife. You go on G Fuel dates now? Exclamation point G Fuel in chat. Code DANG for 30% off. Do you have a take on coffee as a starting point? If like, look, if you want me to budget all, like maybe, and this is an anomaly, which you shouldn't, this is like advanced. This is like dating 202. Maybe you can use a coffee date as like an extender. You know what I mean? Like if you need to extend it. So like, hey, we've already done X, Y, and Z, and you're both having a really good time. Then you use it as an extender, you know, as like an add-on. That's the only, but that's like you don't want to mess with that because that can still put you in snooze mode. You know, like, hey, you both want to extend the date, and the best you can come up with is coffee. You got a chance to like fall all the way down. All right, we gotta dial here. We gotta dial here. Yeah, sometimes, chat. I mean, we're not gonna talk about it today, but sometimes, like, we gotta talk about like leaving just like a little more on the table. Like, leave some in the kitchen. You don't want to pull the whole Delmonico steak out at once. You know, like, you want to on your first date, you gotta leave a little mystery. You know what I'm saying? You gotta leave a little mystery. There we go. Mindful Busby, welcome. Busby, welcome. Your take on Olive Garden as a date. Any port in the storm, as long as it's not coffee. That's not how Tinder dates work these days. Proton Pack. Can you share with the community your relationship status as of this moment? Did I pull the Big Brother card on my first date? No, I hide that at all costs. Bro, I met my wife on Tinder. Things aren't that different. I'm with you. Go grab a coffee so they're worth your time and money and then take them there. What? When did your wife find out you're a Big Brother contestant? I'm not a Big Brother contestant. Change that last pseudonym. You met your stalker on Tinder? That's a little bit outside of my realm, but I would funnel that under don't swipe on weirdos.
Let's go.
Mr. Starbucks sends his regards.
Hawk Izzle, thanks for the 16 months of Prime. I appreciate it. No, and I get it. Like, sometimes you gotta, like, meet a weirdo to be like, okay, that's red flag city. But I hope you don't meet any more red flags. How to not take a weirdo photo? That's beyond my pay grade. It's beyond my pay grade. But chat, why in chat? We should do a Tinder profiles segment. We'll make a room in the Discord. Is Fury still here? I just heard Fury.
Oh!
%. I would do it. I'd do it. Where basically you just screenshot your Tinder profile, and I'll help you out. For the small cost of content. Meanwhile, coffee shop music is playing. Exactly. Like, is this what you want to hear? It's what they play at your Mima's funeral. You want someone to get excited about you when they're hearing this music?
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Brettsta 3. Tipped $5, which, $8.50 in, and he's now finding out how bed physics work. The king of goofing and gaffing and horsing all around reclaims his throne. Dang yeet in chat if you will be taking your next date on a cafe date.
Brett's alt account. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Fury, I know you don't think it's a good idea. But it doesn't mean it could be a bad idea. What about Golden Corral for a first date? Buckle up. Put your saddles on, sturdy up.
Let's go.
You got a
Thanks
chance.
for months of great content, you piece.
Devil's Waffle, thank you for the 8 months of Prime. There's 8 trillion footage streamers out there. You said, you know what? I'm not using my Prime on a footage streamer. No judgment. I'm saving it for this channel. And you hit the light blue button, not once, not twice, but 8 months of Prime. Thank you for the support. Thank you for taking the Bezos money and bringing it here. What do you mean? What do you mean, Dan, question mark? I can't stop thinking about footage. What do you mean? It's right there. I mean, this is interesting, right? How far up do you think this thing can go? I don't think we need it. I have a feeling you keep falling to revisit footage. You must not know me. You guys were the one who taught me about WikiFeet. I didn't know what the heck that was. All right. I didn't know about it. How am I supposed to know about that stuff? All right. All right, we need to dial here, chat. All my worst first dates have been by planning something fun and doing it with a boring person. Yeah, but at least it wasn't on you. This game will never be as good as Bennett Foddy was. Build a Ghostbuster. Shouldn't you be more focused on making a more successful Ghostbuster movie than the last one that came out that was an absolute flop? And criticizing Bennett Foddy and Only Up? I mean, if you put out a Ghostbuster movie that was a banger, then I would take your viewpoint. Oh, welcome. Bill, welcome. First time chatter. How far are we? Bill the Ghostbuster with the follow. Thank you for not taking that person.
No, Gary.
I was panic slamming. Chat, where it's fine. That's not as bad as we thought. Where was that good bed that we found? The new Ghostbuster movie sends its regards. Back to footer? No, there was like one Omega bed, chat. Where was the Omega bed at? The bed was at the sun part. Okay, thank you. We're not that far from there. Hey, where did this come from? I've never been to the website WikiFeet. You guys were the ones that told me about it. Doesn't mean I've ever typed it into a web browser. Just like no judgment, it's just not my thing. Like when I go places, I'm like, I hope, you know, people are not showing that stuff off, you know? Do I have a page on it? Why would I have a page on it? Content? I'm gonna try out Final Fantasy 16. It looks like a Souls-like. I might. Alright, let's press on. Ever checked out People of Walmart? I have not. Most people I run into Walmart are friendly. Go in the bus? Final Fantasy 16 Souls-like? What do you mean you can't? You got your Final Fantasy copy early? Who do you think you are, Catfish Hunter? How did you get that? I saw the combat. It is Souls-like, chat. It is I saw the combat. It is Souls-like. Yo, Bill, thanks for the bits. I appreciate it. All right, we're back. Is this dangerous? Bayonetta core? It's alright, let's race the bus. This is not a Fadi clone, it's much worse than that. Our viewership would like to have a word with you. It's faster to run. Why would you get out of the bus? Who got here faster? Answer that question, Armin. I noticed Armin was relatively quiet on that whole coffee date situation. Alright, chat, where's that bed? Is that the bed right there? Same time? What do you mean same time? Is that the bed we want to jump on? Is that the bed, chat? Okay. Shoot, did we need to land on it like that? Boom, ba-da-ba-da, boom, ba-da-ba-da, boom, ba-da-ba-da, boom, ba-da-ba-da, boom, ba-da-ba. Don't hit your head. Well, Ryan, Gary, we're in trouble. Just take it down. Oh no, no. Oh no. Okay, just road, just road. We're fine, chat. Don't, who beat the bus there this time? All right. Is there a faster way to the bed? Yeah, bed is 100% doable. This is good. I'm not opposed to this, chat. We've already asserted dominance over this area of the game. Now this is a little greedy. Just like it, we're not skipping areas, but if it helps us get back to an area, we'll do it. We're okay, chat. We're okay. We're okay. 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 There we go. What's the reverse beeper on that thing? You should look up after jumping on the bed. Seems to be working. New Mexican 1966. Welcome. Chat, I think this game would be like a little more interesting if there was like a health bar. Like if you fall 3 times, then your patellar tendon gets sent. Don't chat, don't even say it. Don't even chat, don't. I don't want to look at chat. Why was I stopping there? Just to tell chat to just behave. Personally, I don't get it, but hey, no judgment zone. All right, we're good here. I'm not even gonna go chat. Look, it's beyond my pay grade to talk about. I only talk about stuff that I know. All right. Car skip. What's my pay grade? Staying in my lane. Just suffer core and completing challenges. All right. And dating advice. All right. I think a little music will help us here, huh? Shred. There we go. All right. Suffer core and rage bait? What do you mean? No, I've not been spoiled for this game. I know we're almost to the end though once we get to that balloon. All right. If we have modern music, we're playing good. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, we're focused, Sledge. We're focused.
Good luck.
Hey, what? 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 What the heck is it? What is it? Since when can you roll? Please, white building, white building. Since when can you do that? Since when can you dodge roll? Since when can you dodge roll? I'm not even joking. Since when can you even do that?
Dunkachino sends its regards.
Why would you click on the roll button? I didn't know it was a roll button. If you watch 9 hours of previous gameplay, we don't roll one time. You have to hit the control button twice to roll. Which, why is that in this game? Dang roll. Hey. What? 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 Hey. What? Oh my gosh. Hey. Full 360? Hey. Full 360? Here's your thumbnail, Riniax. Not me, that. Not on chat, we didn't dodge roll one time. Moment me first ever roll. No, I think we're good. I don't think we're gonna fall anymore. I mean, we got a little hyped over the song for sure. I guess that was deserved. Are there any new shortcuts here? Should we take the drone? Take the beds. We'll take the next nearest bed. I'm not mad at you. New shortcut is double control button. This thing's kind of a piece. I think this can end a run right here. Take the drone to the windmill skip. Are you purposely bad at this for content? Is that a statement or a question, Zoo Panda? I wouldn't say we're bad at this. I'd say, like, you see how far we are? You just want Arbard. If I audit you right now, I bet you say the F word at least 5 times today. Arbard, is that fair? No, it's more. I didn't really want to put you out there like that. All right. There we go. Look at this new tech. There we go. Cement mixer is a skip. All right, we're back, chat. No. The chat. This is not a race. It's the heck. What the heck? It's not moving. Why isn't it moving? You have to roll to activate it? There we go. No, Chad, the good thing about Only Up, it's not a race. It's a battle with thyself. To thyself be only up. Have you ever heard that statement? Every 30 minutes yesterday, Ryan was asking where you were. That's because you're just looking out for me. How many times have we asked the inverse of that? About as many times we've been on a coffee date. All right. You only lose when you give up. Admiral Gecko, you're in the right place. Pull up the golden welcome mat. All right. You always put 10 coins on belief. Mr. World extra wide. That's why you're Mr. Worldwide. Chat, if we didn't fall today, do you think we'd just be finishing the game? If we didn't fall? No, 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 no. What do you mean no? What do you mean no? What do you mean no? We got stun locked on the coffee dates. Ooh. Boom 77. Welcome. This game is easy but too long. What do you mean? We're almost done with it. 9 hours in.
Let's go.
Debonair Will, thanks for the 31 months. Appreciate the support.
Let's go.
I've missed some of this. How many times has Frida Kahlo said well hello buddy today?
Yo, Fringe Management. Sorry, Fringe Magnet. Thanks for the 12 months of Prime. With some one space Y spam in chat. I appreciate it. 60% of the way home. Okay, I'm with you. Thank you for the 1 year support. All right, bring him home. 60% of the way. Fringe management is what you do on. All right. All right, let's go do this, chat. Okay, zap me. Just got here. How's the game? Game's good. You Solinar, you just got here for probably the hardest jump in the entire game.
Welcome, brand new subscribers.
So let's play some
Well,
music.
I have to go. Glad I could watch the stream. Good luck, Dan.
Yo, New Mexican 1966. This jump is for you.
You got it. No problemo.
Solinar, thanks for the 10 months of Prime. There we go, chat. We got this. Look at the progress is just dripping. Is there liberties in this song? Back to Thwompies. Keep climbing for at least 11 minutes, no problem. Any wrenches in chat? All right, we're getting close to bedtime. Mortal Diddy Kong. Chat, we're back, man. We never left. Are we close to that bed?
Been on vacation and missed the vibes around here. Good to be back.
You know what? Send it. Blizzy, thanks for the 18 straight months. This jump is for you. What? That's not that high. All right. Lizzie, glad you're back, by the way. Thanks for being here. Oh. All right. Each bed has a different bouncicity. I'm with you. Nicely done, chat. Do I own those Morpheus sunglasses? What's a Morpheus sunglass? What's a Morpheus sunglass? Like those ones baseball players wear? I mean, we've tested our might. Round sunglasses that don't have ear sticks. Are those a thing? Alright. Chat, did Bill ever find his angel? He's a coffee date connoisseur. Alright. Sophie Mophie. Welcome. All right. This is your second account. What happened to your first account? All right, chat. Who's gonna win, us or the bus? We're gonna win, chat. I guarantee we're gonna beat the bus. Come on. Come on. Don't cut me off. Chat, don't ever tell me we can't outrun a bus. Ladies and gentlemen, don't tell me. Any speedrunners running this game, don't take the bus. All right. You know it's a good stream if Brett's still here. Past his bedtime in the UK. Don't worry about it, Brett. I got your bed right here. Please, please. All right. All right, chat, we're back. How far did we get today? What? I don't remember what. I just remember like the checkpoint with the large part of the human body. Okay. We got to Squeaks' room. Squeaks' room and Ryan Gary's streaming room was the best places. It's okay, chat. We're fine. How far from the F word is it? Okay, we just lost 10 seconds. No biggie. Holy. See, Chad, you said the only thing we want to do is see the F word. We're not looking for it. See? All right. Where does this bed go? Just want to go straight up. That's not that good of one. Across the cars. That's not worth it. Not worth. All right. All right. PB time, chat. PB time. All right. All right, we're here, chat. Little mashup for you. Look at that. Good jumper. Do not roll with you. Nicely done. All right, we're back, baby. Smasher. Okay. Were we horsing? What car were we horsing on? You've come back 3 times, and it's been the cop car jump. Galloping Gemini. I think that's a note to you not to leave, or else you're gonna get a mouthful of this song. Just joking, by the way. All right, we're back, baby. Look at that. That's a flex, chat. All right. No more of that. No more of that. Put some sauce on it. Ooh! Pizza, send me a DM with your ideas. Chat. High top or booth? High top or booth? High top or booth? High top or booth? There we go. There we go, baby. Chad, I wish we were allowed to listen to the Jupeji song. We're not allowed to, right? The MCA. Are we allowed to, chat? Quit horsing, what do you mean? You can see my face. What do you mean you can see my face? There's a lot of liberties being taken. We're almost there, baby. The dang rep bot is running right now, but we're open to all new ideas. Send me a DM. All right, Squeaks' LAN party. Squeaks' LAN party. All right, man. Elevator up.
Your Majesty, you won!
We did it.
You did it!
Chad, we
You
did it.
I knew you would. I just knew you would.
We did it, chat. Yo, we're back to Squeaks' apartment in Austin. We never checked out his bathroom. Hey, where's his soap? All right, so this is where we lost it, right? Instant horsing? What do you mean instant horsing? This is PB. This is PB. Squeaks' apartment to Ryan Gary's streaming room. Looks like a great spot for a nice little quick break. We're going to run 3 minutes worth of ads during that time. We only got a little bit more of the show left. We're going to run 3 minutes worth of ads during that time. We're going to take your Microsoft Paint requests. Chat, what do you want us to draw here? Draw a coffee date? I got you. Okay. Coffee date. Okay, here we go. Oops. I got your coffee date right here, chat. Okay. You will never recover? What do you mean? Okay. There's one. Okay. There's the other.
No, Gary.
Why do they look like that? First date. Coffee. No thanks. I'd rather. I'd rather get the groceries. No thanks, I'd rather get the groceries. Sit on a cactus? What do you mean? You thought it was a bomb? All right. We're back, chat. This is gonna be a quick segment. I mean, we're gonna go till we fall. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at new PBs. We just cleared Squeaks' Austin apartment. Look at, he's got a little bit. Look at, he's got that gold HVAC unit. Here we go. We're about to take Squeaks' credit card and upgrade. Wait, this could be Squeaks'. Forget Ryan Gary. This is Squeaks. Squeaks when he's playing Mario 64. This is the journey of Squeaks. This is Squeaks. This is Squeaks when he's co-hosting the Streamer Awards. Indubitably. Oh, yes, yes. First hug. Gets to the first, past the first hug. Oh, he's cooking at the barbecue place. He's like, oh, yeah, I don't need to cook this meat. All of a sudden, here's his Austin apartment right here, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? And he deserved it. And he keeps this boardroom in there from Indeed.com as a reminder. All right. Wait, is this where we fell? This was PB. Where did we fall last time, chat? Here. Going to the roof. So if we land on this roof, it's PB. Is that what you're saying? Jump on Squeaks' roof. That one or the one above it? Okay. PB, chat. Chat.
Chat, trip it and clip it.
Look at the balloon. Only up. This is the end of the game right here. We just have to make it through all the Risk board game figurines that you didn't pick up in the basement. Do we take the Manis? What's that bathtub doing up there? Yeah. Jump on the Manis. I think we could go that way. Love skip. Holy, look at this jump. That's a heck of a jump, man. Clueless. Should we skip? You choose between love or Manis?
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Bretsta 3. Tip $5. New meta just dropped. Go to cafe and find any of your preferred gender on a date and have a full scavenger hunt level date prepared. Meta courtesy of Foot of Love or Dang. Also, I thought I believed but doubted and lost all my Dan coins.
No, never go to a coffee shop.
Let's go.
Thank you for the support.
Only down.
J-Ro, we're not going down from here. Chad, I don't know what do you do here? Follow the money. I mean, can we use that to jump to the monies? You know what I mean? Like, can't we just jump? I don't know, man. Over squeaksing it. We squeaksed it. What was that? Squeaksed it. Is it full squeaks? Not throw. Trust me. Our slated time for this game to beat it this week was 6 hours. Like I figured, all right, we allocated 6 hours to beat this game. We stick to our allocations. More like 60. Chat, how many hours do you think this is going to take to beat? Just type in the number in chat. The bot will figure it out.
Let's go.
40 years, Dankpog.
Oh, Dovian. Thank you the 40 straight months. Appreciate the long-term support. $30 hours to beat this game? Are we watching the same performance?
Hell, Gary.